Jesus Christ Superstar, by far, definitely one of my favorite musicals of all time because I'm already hooked. Love the show anyway. Oh God. Woo! Kia ora and welcome. My name's ZoeStibi and I'm your vocal coach for today. We're going to be taking a look at Cynthia Erivo singing Gethsemane from Jesus Christ Superstar. I have not watched this, so this is also like reaction analyses, all sorts of different things all at once. Has to be said, this is a cam. I know that the quality is not going to be as amazing as if we were there, but I do not live anywhere near the Hollywood Bowl, so this is the next best thing. Let's see what she's up to with her vocal technique. This is going to be amazing. But what she does.
There is a way. Take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison. Feel it burn me. I have changed. I'm not as sure as when we started then. I was inspired.
This is going to be amazing. Jesus Christ Superstar, by far, definitely one of my favorite musicals of all time. So we've got this thicker vocal fold sound. She's got to start, Gethsemane is a long song. We're looking like nearly 6 minutes here. But we've started really quite, if I was inspired, thicker vocal folds in that sort of like mid-range, which is really comfortable for the chest voice of female singers.
I have changed. I'm not as sure as when we started then. I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. Listen, surely I've exceeded expectations. Tried for 3 years, seems like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man? But if I...
Oh, this is so beautiful. So if you don't know the story of Jesus Christ Superstar, in this moment, Jesus is talking to God, but also talking to himself actually in this moment. Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful song. Very, very challenging for all singers. But we've got this, what are we up here? So, but if I died, we're actually on the E for died. Sounds really low in Cynthia's voice there, but we're actually only on the B3, which is the B just below middle C. So that's still really within the chest voice range there, but she's darkened the sound there, a little bit of sob, lowering of the larynx, allowing for that sound to sort of sound even more sad.
From any other man. But if I died, see the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me, nail me to the tree. I want to know my Lord. I want to know my God. I want to know my God. I want to see my God. Why I should die. Would I be more noticed than I ever was before?
I don't think I've ever heard these lyrics be sung so clearly. It's really beautiful to actually understand what's being said. So the tricky part about the song is we go, I want to know, I have to know my Lord. We kind of go through these quite fast sections of the song in conjunction to the, like, it's really in juxtaposition to these lovely long ballad phrases, which is challenging to sing as well. It's really beautiful, but we know Cynthia's a fantastic singer. So we've got the I want to know my Lord. We've actually got to pull a little bit back on the volume there. So otherwise, it would start to sound a little bit. So pulling back on the volume also going to help us to pull back on that breath flow as well.
From any other
So we can see that though she's not getting louder in this, or we can hear, so you can see, we can hear. We can see that she's got quite a sort of like a forward leaning posture, but it's sort of like that begging. It's you know, she's a fantastic actor, so that's the physicality that she's gone for her acting. And the wonderful thing about singing technique is we're looking for, and I do know she works with Joan Lauder, who is actually a Tony Award winning vocal coach in New York, and she works with a lot of Broadway stars, and she works with Cynthia Erivo. So she is in the best hands in terms of vocal, you know, care and attention. So what we work on in singing lessons is how can you create that sound? We can see there that the chin has not gone too far. She's actually got the chin sort of almost facing down, but she's got her eyes facing upwards. And that's just to make sure that we're not really leaning backwards with the chin there, because otherwise we would start to sound a little bit more strained. Even if I do that with my chin, sound starts to be a little bit more strained. But Cynthia, I think she could do this standing on her head. Yeah. Let's just watch from this.
I should die. Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? I have to know my Lord. I have to know my Lord. I have to see my Lord. I have to see my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? Have to know my Lord. Have to know my Lord. Why should I die? Why should I die?
So I just had to have a little look at the sheet music to find out what the original key was. Now, this has been taken down for Cynthia, which we would have expected anyway, because as much as lovely female singers want to, we need to, to sing all these things in the original keys. We need to transpose the songs in order for them to really like sit in that pocket of where it sings best in our voices. Let's go back on this, because what I'm noticing really is we're not getting much louder actually throughout this entire section of the song. What we're now going to go into is she's going, have to know, she's going higher, but automatically going higher is going to make us feel like there's an increase in the stakes of the song. So we don't necessarily need to get louder. Again, not hugely like louder, but you saw the divot going on there in the tongue, a lovely tongue tension going on there. And we've got, when that sort of happens, that's what we need in order to stabilize the sound as well. So you need to really think about the tongue position, the mouth position when we're trying to sing louder. Let's just watch that again, because she goes down. Now that's not necessarily, well, it could be about the whole down to go up thing, but really what we're trying to do when we're saying to singers to go down is it's about activating all of those muscles up from the pelvic floor upwards. Just makes it much easier rather than going, please take up your pelvic floor and engage the internal abdominal muscles. Very hard to do that. So just like squat. Can you say, why? She even went down and almost sort of like pulled together to really engage through those back muscles. Going down again is going to help to engage those internal abdominal muscles. Why? That's really that's an excellent excellent way to try and reach high notes. And as we say, we know Cynthia is an incredible talent. She also works really, really hard. And I do know that she goes to regular singing lessons. So this is maybe something, she's had training like her entire life. So, this could be something that's also helped her. So it can't be poo-pooed, something that you've also found works for you in your own practice. That's also training. Oh God. This is just such a beautiful song. Can you see the pain on her face? But you can also hear it in the singing. There's so much energy in this song. We saw the increase of the energy in these beautiful arms, showing us the muscularity of that increase in the overall body tension. I do have to say that, Cynthia Rivers obviously works out, but it really does help you with your singing when you do increase your muscularity, because your overall posture is firstly much, much better when you do more back exercises, arm exercises. It just in general makes you stronger in order to be able to sing these sorts of songs for longer periods of time, just in general for cardiovascular health and body health and things like that as well is wonderful, but it also really does help your singing. So we had to go, so I'll die. She went up into a thinner vocal fold quality there, taken all of the energy and all of the volume out of the sound, which is excellent. Obviously, it creates the juxtaposition. It makes the next bit, which is loud, okay, die. Now, when I say only, I'm meaning because she can also sing Defying Gravity, which goes way, way high. We're actually only up on the C sharp 5 there, which is not super, super high. Really in that sweet spot of that female belt. We've got a little bit of twang going on. Die! Creating that little bit of spin on the sound. Also, we need a little bit of twang when we're going up there. Otherwise, sort of the belt sounds a little bit, and can sort of sound dark and feel like we're sort of being a little bit strangled in here. Now, please do not take Cynthia's, she can do whatever she wants. She's Cynthia Erivo. Don't take her posture as being like, well, if she can do it, then I can do it. This takes a lot of practice, a lot of training to be able to go forward like that and sing the whole song. I mean, like, hats off to her.
Then I was inspired.
Oh, and there we go. We can see why she was so scrunched forward, because now it's resolute. Jesus is saying, you know what? Okay, that's fine. Let me die and I'll do it. And then the shoulders go back. She stands up tall. Beautiful, lovely acting decision there.
Then I was started. What you started, I didn't start it, but thy will be done. Destroy your only son.
Oh, wow. And you can see there again, coming back into the songs. This song is an emotional roller coaster. Do you recommend that you go and have a listen to the full song to really appreciate these arcs that are just going through? It's just beautiful, beautiful. We can see that then the tension is coming back in again because, that's the way that happens when we're in an argument with someone. Really, Jesus is in an argument with God, really, in this moment. So we've got very similar vocal qualities going through this song. We don't need a lot of variation in these types of songs. It sits very much in the same sort of place within the voice. So we're wanting to change the volume, but also to change the delivery of it. It's really all about the acting when it comes to songs like this. So we're up on the E5 there, and you can see that she goes into more of this trumpet shape. That's thicker vocal fold. Now we've still got lots of thyroid tilt going on. Otherwise, she wouldn't really be able to sing that high in this vocal quality. Tongue is coming forward. And she's going down in order to engage through those muscles to really anchor. But if you are looking to learn about how you can do these sorts of things and to learn about anchoring, especially because it is a way that we use the larger muscles of the back and the chest and the inner abdominal muscles in order to support the sound so that we don't blow a gasket or hurt ourselves, then check out the link in the description below because my online singing school will teach you to do exactly that. That's something that really needs to be looked at on a one-to-one basis. So if you really want to improve your vocal technique, then join me for a discovery call to chat about your vocal goals. Oh, they were recording the screen. Oh gosh, they were very far away from the stage, weren't they? What a beautiful recording, actually. For the fact that that was like a cam of they held that very still. I don't think I'd be able to do that, actually. Well done. Thank you for this awesome video because it means that I also get to enjoy it, and I was really gutted that I was in the States. I left the States a couple of days before this was supposed to come out while this performance was on, and I'm absolutely gutted because I would have flown there in an instant to go and see Cynthia, Erivo, and Adam Lambert perform in anything, and Philippa Sue, obviously, to go and see those three perform in anything. I would have been, and Josh Gad, oh my God. The Hollywood Bowl show is amazing every single time. So there is so much going on in what Cynthia is doing that I felt like this video could have been 100 minutes long, but it was very similar. So we're looking at the fact that, I love that she really kept her British accent, but we're noticing as she's going higher, that sort of goes away. And it is really hard to sing in these higher belt sounds with these pure English vowels. It sort of sounds a little bit Americanized due to probably the increase in the twang, but also the fact that we have to have a higher tongue position than would be required for her usual accent, and also, for mine as well. So, these changing changing in the mouth positions, that's a huge part of accent, okay? So we can see that the larynx is also raising and that's what makes that timbre go higher. Before I change. And that's really important when we're talking about that belt. But as I say, this is really like determined on a one-to-one basis as to like what you need to work on. It's sort of not a blanket, this is what you need to do to belt. So if you are looking to learn how to belt, then check out the link in the description below, because we do need to look at this like with you personally, one-to-one, and what you're already doing with your singing, what you really want to be doing with your singing. Wow. I cannot wait to have a little bit more of a look at Jesus Christ Superstar, because I'm already hooked. Love the show anyway, and I love these performers. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of that performance was, because my favorite part was the fact that she didn't really do crazy things with the melody, which is awesome because you don't really do that in musicals. But I love that it was all about the acting, and it wasn't necessarily about like creating these like huge changes in the sound, but delivering and letting the lyrics do a lot of the work for her, which was really beautiful. But I can't wait to see what you enjoyed about it. But before you go, I've got a huge favor to ask. I have a ginormous goal this year, and in 2025, I want to reach 1 million subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, because I really want to spend more time with you here on YouTube, because it's a huge passion of mine to help you for free to improve your vocal technique. So hit that subscribe button. Freebies are down below if you're looking for more singing advice. And just remember that anyone can learn to sing, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you, and Cynthia's here to help us, because we can learn from the greats by copying what they're doing and having a listen. So have an awesome rest of the day. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.